Hey Aries, how's it going? Hope you're doing well today. We're going to do a love reading for you. Let's take a look into the overall energy of your connection as well as the energy towards your person that you are projecting and then their energy towards you. So let's see what comes out. Aries. Four of Wands, the Sun, and Four of Cups. So the overall energy of this connection here is that there's been a lot of discontentment with how things have gone as when it comes to bringing about stability within this connection and all that you were looking forward to, you and your person. Okay, Five of Cups, Queen of Cups, and the Devil. Nine of Swords at the bottom. My goodness. Aries, I feel as though your person, or maybe both of you, have been feeling as though becoming open with emotions and becoming more vulnerable towards each other has only resulted in disappointment in this connection and the forward movement that hasn't happened. King of Pentacles, Princess of Wands, Two of Cups. Yeah, I feel as though you and your person are trying to understand, trying to figure out how to fully invest at this point. Like which like what are we putting into this? What are we pouring into this connection at this point? Are we going to? Are we not? If we do, it needs to be more substantial, or it needs to be done differently. I don't know why I'm getting all that. Eight of Pentacles. Okay. the Moon and Ten of Wands. Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Aries, I feel like you're wanting to release the the feeling of not knowing whether or not this is going to work or not, or if this connection is going to be worked on. You are expecting that this is going to work. You, on a deep level, you feel that this is going to be successful. Aries, what is your energy towards your person? Sorry if my eyes are getting a little droopy or sleepy. it's a little late tonight. Typically on Friday and Saturdays I'm by myself at home, and so I kind of get to take care of what I need to do around the house and whatnot. I drop my son off at his dad's, and so I can kind of actually get more stuff done. But that didn't really happen today, so I'm doing things a little late. Anyways, but the weekends are, from what I'm learning, are going to be the best times for me to do readings and videos. Because once I get done with things earlier in the day, I'll have basically the later evening portion of the day to do what I want. So, anyways, Aries, what is your... Sorry, I had to mention that. What is your energy towards your person? The World, 10 of Pentacles, and 2 of Wands. With the Magician on the bottom of the deck. This is telling me that you're indecisive on as to whether or not you are wanting to go through with with your person into a new cycle, which with the 10 of Pentacles here, if you two do in fact continue embarking down this path, it could be, it would be very, very promising with the 10 of Pentacles. The Star, the 10 of Wands, and the 8 of Wands. Aquarian energy here. Judgment at the bottom. I feel as though you believe that the way, this is, I'm going to read this a few different ways. You feel as though the way you and your person are communicating is kind of putting a burden on the healing process that needs to actually happen between you two. Also, this could also be that you're wanting you're wanting to communicate how you truly feel, because you feel as though this is going to set you back on the course of being able to attain what it is that you want with your person here. Okay. That may very well be true. I think you should go for it. You need to be clear on the communication. I think you two need to be clear on what the star represents for both of you in this connection and how to get to it. The details. King of Pentacles, the Fool, and 5 of Swords. Ace of Swords at the bottom. Got Earth energy here. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. 5 of Swords here. This is like telling me that you are investing into this connection. The fool here is looking away from the 5 of Swords and looking towards the King of Pentacles. So to me, this is telling me that you're wanting to get away from this this sense of defeat, this sense of not this panning out the way it should, and you're wanting to continue investing into this because you have hope. There still is hope in here, hope for this connection. You haven't walked away yet. What is your person's connect? What am I saying? Oh man, I need to hurry up with these readings because I'm going to start getting sleepy. Oh my goodness. Yes, I know. Aries, what's your person's energy towards you? What is your person's energy towards you, Aries? Let's see. Your person, Aries. Three of Swords, Death, and the Moon. Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay, Aries, your person. We've got Scorpio and Cancer here. Your person here with the Three of Swords and the Death card. You don't know this, but because your person isn't expressing it or isn't really expressing I guess maybe anything, but what they're not revealing to you is that they are relinquishing this pain that they have. They are transmuting this negative energy within them. You may not be aware of that because they are not expressing that on the surface. Four of Swords, Five of Cups, Ace of Cups. Your person has been doing, with the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck, your person feels like when they are doing their self-reflection, they kind of ruminate and they think about the loss between you and them. Just the disappointment that has happened within this connection. And they're really hurt over it, but they're getting over it because they're transmuting this because they don't want to be stuck in this energy here. This is all happening when they are in the Four of Swords, and so and everything is a process. But I feel as though they, with the Death here, you cannot, you can't be in that transitory phase of some sort of circumstance like a heartbreak for too long. You can't sit there for too long because then that in itself becomes a stagnant state and can actually be even more of a self-sabotaging invitation. Yeah. But your person is thinking about how things have not turned out the way that they wanted. they've been really hurt over something that happened between you two with the Three of Swords here. And, you know, with the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Cups, I feel as though they are disappointed that they haven't been able to have that new beginning in love with you. The Magician, the Hermit, and the Eight of Pentacles. Gemini and Virgo. A lot of mercurial energy here. And then the Eight of Pentacles here. This is Virgo as well. So this is telling me that your person has really wanted to think about the things that they would communicate with you, and how working on this communication with you is going to be what helps bring forth a new and fulfilling emotional beginning with you. I think that is what's key at this point between you two. You may not, you are not certain as to where they stand at this point, because they've been transmuting, they've been, in retreat from you, and so this is what's going on with them. They think that you two need to be clear about what it is that is in the past, so that you two can finally both be aware that both of you want to be on the same page when it comes to closing out that cycle and onto something more positive. But I think there needs to be some sort of acknowledgement. You want recognition, and your person wants acknowledgement from you. That's amazing, Aries. Seven of Swords, Knight of Swords. This is telling me that both of you, I feel, want to come in and address and eliminate what is not clear. The Magician just came out again. Six of Wands and Ten of Pentacles. Damn. And the Devil at the bottom. Aries. So this is nice. I think for the end of this reading, the Magician, Six of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles, this is telling me that essentially if both of you and your person, can put in the effort, that you two will be successful with these long-term goals that you both are envisioning with each other. I think there is just a few kinks that you two need to work on when it comes to communication and understanding what both of you are feeling understanding that both of you are wanting the other to devote to the connection the way it should be devoted to. I'm going to leave this here, Aries. I hope this helped, okay? Take care. Bye.